Hi friends, welcome back to my session. And before of this class, what we had discussed? So we had discussed about lifecycle rules, and we had checked the objects transition from one storage class to another storage class. So we had created the lifecycle rule. Everything we had checked in the last class. And in the current session, we are going to discuss about the replication rules. So what is replication rule? Where we are going to use this replication rules? So replication in the name itself, it suggests it will be replicated some other where. Replication means mirror. So if I upload one object in one bucket, the same will be replicated in another bucket. So how this can be achieved? So that is the concept we are going to discuss in detail. Just go through the theoretical section. Once we have done with the theoretical section, we will jump into the practical section. Just please have a quick look on this. Okay, the replication rule. These rules can replicate the data automatically from one bucket to the another bucket. Means if I upload any object into the source bucket, the data which I had uploaded into the source bucket will be automatically replicated into the bucket 2. That will be called as a destination bucket. Okay, and the what is the prerequisites for creating the replication rules? First of all, the versioning must be enabled on both S3 buckets for configuring the replication rules. And at the same time, is the two buckets will be in the same region or in the different region? So here in the scenario, either in either conditions, either the bucket will be in the same region or in the different region, the replication will be possible. Okay, the replication rules cannot replicate the existing object into the destination. Suppose I have the bucket. In the bucket I have some 100 files are there. So, and just now I have created the destination bucket, and from source bucket I had created the replication rule. When I created the replicated rule, then automatically all whatever the data which lies in the source bucket will be automatically transferred into the destination bucket. No, not at all. So once we had set the means replication rule, then from that onwards, whatever the objects which I had been uploaded into the source bucket, then after it will be uploaded into the destination bucket. But my requirement is, suppose if I had any if I have the 100 of files in my current bucket, at the same time of replication region, if I want to move the existing object from the source bucket to destination bucket, that will be possible through this batch job. So for that batch job will be available with an additional charge. It's not a free purpose. Okay. On additional charges, the batch job service is available in AWS to transfer the existing files from one bucket to another bucket. Okay. Suppose I had uploaded one object in the source bucket in the storage class standard. Did I put the same storage class in the destination bucket as well? Is it not required? It's not at all required. Suppose I had uploaded object in the storage class of standard in my source bucket, and I put the destination bucket, the storage class is standard IA because of it's a backup purpose. So that's why instead of avoiding instead of making heavy charges, I just want to avoid those charges. So that's why I make as a standard IA where I will get the less charge when compared to the standard storage class. So it is not mandatory to keep the same storage class for both source bucket as well as destination bucket. Okay, so these are the points we need to remember while creating the replication rule. Okay, if I do the practical, then you will get a better understanding how the flow will be running, everything. So without wasting our time, just we can quickly jump into the practical session. So I just open the S3 console page, just check here, and I don't have the buckets right now. So just now, just please have a look. So I am going to create. So first of all, I'm going to create the which bucket? Source bucket. In which region? Eastern, northeast means Northern Virginia. My bucket name is source bucket 000 something something source bucket. Okay, and the bucket versioning is enabled. Okay, and by checking the by lefting all the options default, create a bucket. Okay, one bucket has been created, source bucket. At the same time, I need to create one more bucket that is in the another region. So I'm going to create in the Asia Pacific, that is Mumbai region. So the name of the bucket is destination buck bucket 00 something 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 random number. Okay. So here also I am enabling the bucket versioning. Just by leaving all those things, just click on create bucket. Then the destination bucket is also created. Okay. Go log into the source bucket and upload some files. So add files. So just go here, downloads, not downloads, S3. So in S3, I have this amount of files with me. So I'm going to select all those files. Otherwise, why I need to select all those? Just two of them. Standard IA. Open. Okay. Which storage class it is? By default, it will be in the standard storage class. Okay. Just upload. Okay. Close. So in my source bucket, I have the two files. And if you check in the destination bucket, it is empty. No files has been uploaded into this destination bucket. Right now it is empty. And go to buckets and click the source bucket. Here if I want to replicate the objects which has been uploaded into the source bucket will be automatically replicated into the destination bucket. Suppose if I created the If I created the replication rule now, what will happen? From now onwards, whatever the objects which has been uploaded into this source bucket, those objects only will be replicated automatically into the destination bucket. But what about the existing objects? So if I want to transfer the existing objects as well from the storage bucket to destination bucket, that will be possible with the help of batch operations. Okay, just go to management. Here, replication rules. Just we don't have the replication rules. Just create a replication rule and replication rule name. Replica 1, rule 1. Replica rule 1. It's my convenience. If you want to put your name, it's your wish. I'm just putting the replica rule 1. And the status is enabled. And this is a source bucket in Northern Virginia region. Choose a rule scope. Limit the scope of this rule using a one or more filters. No. I just want to apply for all the objects which are lies in this bucket. Okay. And choose a bucket in this account or specific bucket in another account. There will be possibility. Either the bucket will be in the same region or multiple region. Either the bucket will be in the same account or different account. But in my scenario, the bucket has been created in my account but in different region. That is in Mumbai region. Okay. The first option I am going to select. Choose a bucket in this account only. So I am just to browse the destination bucket. I am going to select the destination bucket. Choose path. Okay. Mumbai bucket has been selected. So IAM role. So I will be able to choose from the existing IAM roles, as well as if I want to create a new role, then there is an option. Just create a new role. And encryption. Replicate objects encrypted with AWS key management service. If I want to replicate objects encrypted with AWS key management service, then I'm going to enable this option. Otherwise, you can ignore that. Destination storage classes. Suppose if I want to the same storage by default, what the storage class we will get? Standard storage class. If I want to make the same storage class, then I can leave this. Otherwise, just click on and select the standard IA. Okay. Then in destination bucket, it will be stored in the standard IA storage class. Okay. And additional replication options. These are the options. So based on the requirement, we are going to select those options. So replication time control replicates 99.999% of new objects within the 50 minutes and includes replication metrics. Additional fees will apply. Here it indicates whenever I had uploaded any object into the source bucket, within 50 minutes of time, those objects will be automatically replicated into the destination bucket. So if I enable this option, but this is the unchargeable basis, and delete marker replication, replications matrix, replica modification sync. So based on my requirement, based on the usage cases and based on the scenario, I am going to select these options. And coming to replication matrix, with replication matrix, you can monitor the total number and size of the objects that are pending replication. Means if I upload 100 objects at a time, so at the time by using the replication matrix, it will monitor how many objects uploaded up to now, how many are pending, everything we got in the report. So what are the things which are required, but everything is not free. Everything we want, we need to pay some extra charges. So if we are ready for bear those charges, then we can enable those options as per our requirement. If it is required, we can check. If it is not required, we can uncheck. Okay. By leaving all those things, I am just click save. So then the replication rule will be created. Okay, replicate exist object, and this is not the empty job. In source bucket already have some objects inside of it. Just now I had uploaded two objects, those objects. So here it will ask, no, do not replicate existing objects. Yes, replicate existing objects. My requirement is, along with the replication rule, the objects which already exist in the source bucket, those objects also will be replicated in the destination bucket. So that's why I'm just checking the yes, replicating existing objects as well. Click on submit. Then you will be redirected to this page, batch operations. This will be achieved by using the batch operations job. Okay. The first option, automatically run the job when it's ready. Okay. Generate complete report. Okay. All tasks, only failed task or all tasks? All tasks. Complete report destination. So here, what I need to select, source bucket, choose path. Okay. Create new IAM role. Specify general purpose location to store the complete report. No. Actually completion report will be generated. So I am going to select the destination bucket only. So the report which has been generated. Suppose if the batch operation has been successfully completed, we need to get the report now. So without report, how we understand? Is the job done or not? So that's why once the job has been finished, it will create a report, and that report will be saved in the where? In destination bucket. Suppose if you want to save it in the source bucket, you can save it. Based on your requirement, you are going to save on those buckets. Okay, just click on save. So it will execute the batch operation. Once this has been finished, here it will be visible for us. So then we will have the clarity. Okay, it's a new. Just please have a look. Just now I executed job. Just please look on the time, and it is the status is new. It's still not yet completed. Once the status has been completed, just please go through the destination bucket and check whether the file has been replicated or not. We can assure, we can 100% say that this one, after the batch operation job has been completed successfully, then we will get all those data from the source bucket to the destination bucket. Just refresh the same and check. Still it is in active only. It will be turned into the completed status. So wait until it will be showing the completed. Once the status has been shown completed, just go through the bucket, then we will get the confirmation. Still it is inactivated. In the meanwhile, I am going to S3 service and click on buckets and go through the destination bucket. Check. I am getting the two files which already exist in the source bucket. I will be getting in this now. This is the thing, and at the same time, this is the report. And if you refresh it, this is the report. This is which report? Batch operations report. At the time of configuring, what I'm selecting, whatever the report which has been generated while executing the batch operation, that report will be saved in the where destination bucket. As per my guidelines, the report has been saved into this destination bucket. Okay, and right now go to buckets and go to the source bucket. Okay, and upload one more file. Add files. Reduced redundancy storage file. Just click on OK. Just check. Upload successfully. Close. And in source bucket, just can you please observe the storage classes all are standard only by default. Okay. By default, all are standard only. Suppose if I want to change the storage class, that will be possible while uploading any object. Okay, myself, I had uploaded an object into the storage bucket. And just go to the destination bucket. Just check whether the object has been replicated or not. Still, it is not at all replicated. It will take some time to get it replicated. We need to wait until it will be replicated. Okay. It will take some time to get it replication. In the meanwhile, just check what are the report results. Click on result. Open it. Standard. So like we will get open. Total 180.7 bytes CSV. It's done. It is showing like that. Okay. Go to buckets and destination bucket. Just check the file has been replicated here. Which bucket I am in? The destination bucket. So this is the file which I had reduced redundancy storage file which I had been uploaded into the source bucket. It will be automatically replicated in the destination bucket. How this happen? With the help of replication rule. Okay, and just please wait a minute. Okay, create a batch job replicates existing object, charges apply. So we had done. So, and one more thing we need to discuss about the pre-signed S3 object URL. And we already discussed whenever I had uploaded any object into the S3 bucket, by default it will be private only. Nobody will be able to access from the public network. Suppose if my requirement has been changed, I want, even though my object is private, if I want to allow user to access my private job with a specific timelines, after that it will be automatically expired. He can't be able to access the same. So if I want to meet that requirement, how I will be achieved? With the help of pre-signed object URL, I will be able to make any object public for certain amount of time. So how that will be done? We can check on the practice. Okay, just go to buckets and go to source bucket. Just open the standard. Just open what it is there. Standard one. Close it. And just check the object URL. Will I be able to access the object URL? Obviously no, because of it is private. Yes, it is expected result only. Okay, leave it. And right now what we will do? Go to the bucket and standard.text. So action shared with a pre-signed URL. Okay, just click on minutes or hours. Minutes. 1 minute. Create a pre-signed URL. Okay. Then one pre-signed URL will be generated. Just copy it and paste it. Then will I be able to access? So with the help of pre-signed URL, I will make the public object, a private object as public for the certain amount of time. How much time I had decided? I just put it for 1 minute only. So after 1 minute of time, the link will be expired automatically. Then if I trying after 1 minute, I will not be able to access the link. The same we will check in. Okay, I think we need to wait for 1 minute. So right now 16:25 now. So we need to wait for 1 minute of time. So after the 1 minute of time, we are going to check once again. That will not work out as per my settings. Just wait for 20 seconds, and at the same time just check. Yes, it has been expired. Earlier I will be able to access, but right now it is going to expire. So this, the requirement which I have will be met through the pre-signed URL. Okay, and this is all about replication rules and batch operations and pre-signed S3 object URL. Okay, this is all about the guys. I hope you enjoyed the session. We will meet up with the next topic on the further class. Thanks for joining the session. Bye bye.